everyone, Cindy Harrison here. Your artist is in the house. And I am your host for Paint with Heart, our weekly free online art lesson. I have a wonderful project for you today. And here is one of two cards that we're going to be doing in the spirit of Letters from the Heart, Valentine's Day. Before we get going, I would love to introduce to you my bestie, Melissa Reyes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Melissa Reyes. I go by Ms. Meliz on social media, and you can find me at msmeliz.com. I'm feeling really zany because I have been hit by the love bug, and I'm very happy to be here celebrating Valentine's Day all month with you on Paint with Heart and with Cindy. And I am super excited about today because we're doing Letters from the Heart, and I've got my little Twitter bird, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And we're celebrating the word of the day, which is gift. So why not make a beautiful letter from the heart and a card to go along with that gift? So that's what I'm here to celebrate, and I look forward to making this special project with you and with Cindy.
So yes, thank you now, and I'll thank you all later for joining us, even live and on the replay. So this is one of the two cards we're going to be doing today, and it's a lot of layers. It can be as much or as little as you want. So you can layer as many things as you want or not and simplify it. We're going to start off first by making these two hearts. And in doing so, I chose three colors. We have a bright orange, a cinnamon drop, and a carousel. And what you're going to need to get out is your waxy paper. So this is a disposable palette pad. Do I have the list on here? Let's see. Palette paper from Strathmore. You can get it at your local hobby shop. If not, give me a call. And then if you don't have that and you can't find that, you can use freezer wrap paper. It's like that not a deli wrap, because that's too thin, but the freezer wrap is thicker, and that's what they used to wrap the meat in and put the tape on it when we used to go to the meat stores back in the day. It's that thick paper with a waxy side and a paper side. So I'm going to take these, shake them up. Also, before we do that, make sure you have a piece of cardstock handy dandy by. Just a piece of plain white cardstock. I'm going to put a few drops of this pink palette. Looks like it's diseased. Then add a few dots of the red. It might be a little bit too much, but it's okay. We're going to do fine. Small dots of this. This could take over. Okay. Now, if you have a brayer that looks like this, you can roll over that with the brayer. But since most people probably don't have that, you take your handy dandy finger and you start smushing it together. But not so much that you lose the color. Now, if it's too red, I've lost some pink, I can go in and add some more pink and move that around.
Are you using that paper folded?
This is the wax paper.
Oh.
This is, I'm putting it on the wax side of the wax paper.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
This is the waxy side of the wax paper.
I gotta try to find some.
Cindy, if I don't want to get my finger in the paint, can I use my rubber glove?
Yes, ma'am, you sure can.
If I had one?
And if you had a pink one, you get an extra point.
Oh, if only. If only.
So I'm gonna take.
She gave me a pair of these pink gloves, and I thought, you're crazy. Why would I want a pair of pink gloves from the TSA? And she said, oh, trust me, you'll need them someday. Well, I didn't save them, and now I wish I had, because you should trust your bestie when she gives you rubber gloves. Just
Okay, I'm gonna put my paper down on my surface.
now we're doing, that's our cardstock.
That's our plain cardstock, not our cards, because our cards have a score in them. We don't want to use the cards with the score. We want just some plain cardstock.
Any plain cardstock?
White.
Yeah, but
Yep,
that wasn't in my kit.
I know. I
Oh.
screwed up.
Hey, so good thing I didn't put my cardstock in there. All right, it's okay. Improvise.
See the print that I got?
I've got some.
Let's do it.
Can I use palette paper?
Yeah.
No, that's not it. Oh, here. I have some right here.
I'm using palette paper.
You are?
Yep.
The cardstock is a little stiffer, so you can, when it dries, it'll be a little, that's okay.
Can I have something on the back?
You can use your regular copy paper too.
Okay, then.
See if you can find me some light pink over there.
We're gonna put this aside. I'll put it down one more time. Maybe get off some excess.
Is it okay if it has some white on it like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want more color, so I put more of that on there. But
Can you put it back on and do it again?
yeah. Yep. You know how I like getting dirty, right?
Look how clean my hands still are. Okay, I'm gonna do another one that has a lot more color and see how they both come.
Give me one of those.
Okay.
Now, are we using the cardstock on top of that?
The paint was on the wax paper, then you put the cardstock on top of the paint, wipe it down and peel it off. And then you just wait now till it dries. So this has to dry now. In the meantime, let's take one of our cards and fold it over. Fold it over. You can actually fold both of them over if you want. Put that down. I never know which is the right way to fold them, with the indent on the outside or the indent on the inside. Okay.
I have a feeling I'm gonna use a lot of paper towels today.
So I'm going to, I'm going to use a paper towel. Well, after. So we have 2 cards. This one is, work on this one first. We're going to take our, do you have bubble wrap?
Yep.
Ooh, I like how it smells. Look at that.
Take your bubble wrap, and I think I'm gonna do that with the orange. I did it with the orange on my other one. So
This was just that little piece.
yeah, a little piece of bubble wrap. And I'm gonna take my brush, and I'm taking some of this orange and I'm going to brush it over my bubbles.
She's gonna get mad at me. Okay.
Whatever you want, but this is what I'm doing. And I'm going to put it on my piece and then lift it off, and I got bubbles, see?
Is that your orange?
That's my orange.
Okay.
We don't have loaf bread.
Yeah, we do. It's right there in the kitchen by the coffee maker.
So then you can wipe that off. And if you have a different kind of bubble wrap, bigger bubbles or different shape bubbles, you can take that piece out next. If you don't, just use the same piece you're using. We're just gonna change colors, okay? But I had this foamy stuff that I thought was really neat, and it reminded me of bubble wrap. So what I did was took some of that with some of the cinnamon drop. Get the orange out of my brush. Pick up some cinnamon drop, and I'm going to paint over those hearts. And then I'll put those on here. Look at that, isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
I almost threw these away because I'm like, what am I gonna do with these? So I just love it. I just think it's awesome. Yeah, please save your bubble wrap, ladies, because we are gonna do more with those in the future. So put them away in a drawer, not in a safe place, because you know we never find anything when it's in a safe place.
Understatement.
So now I'm going to take, if you have your rubber stamp pieces that I had made, if you had a kit, then you're going to take this tissue paper with the rubber stamp on it. If you don't have a kit, but you have rubber stamps, you can go ahead and rubber stamp your things directly on that. I use the Stays On, black Stays On ink. And if from a previous show, I told you always tear the sides. You don't want straight edges because it won't look, it'll bring your eye to it, and you don't want your eye to go to straight edges.
Here, I'm cutting mine. Okay. I had to cut it out first, and then I can pull it off, because otherwise I'll just would tear it.
If you have decoupage or Mod Podge, something like that, I'm gonna do cups of tea, one for Melissa and one for me.
Yay! How's everybody doing? Is everybody keeping up? Ophelia, how are you doing, hun?
I
Hold
muted
on. Unmute.
Something to put
You
on
doing
my,
okay?
yeah.
Okay. Ruth?
Yes. I have a question for Cindy.
Yep.
Okay. How close did you tear that to the design? Did you tear it close?
Where's my
She's
next?
folding
Okay,
it up.
thank you. Thank you.
You know, use your judgment. And if I get too close and I tear off more than I wanted to, oh well. Now what I'm gonna do, now that I have, I'm done with the paint right now, we can actually open it up. But when you're painting and you don't want to get it on the back side, you fold it. Okay, I'm going to take out my decoupage and see if I have a thing.
Hold this up for me.
Take out your decoupage and you're going to decoupage these images onto your card, however you want them. Make sure you use an old yucky brush. You don't want to use a good brush. And if I go like this, I'm going to put one right here. I actually did the back, I did the back side of this, and it's okay. You know, I wanted the handles to go different ways because one's on the left and one's on the right, see? Go over the top. We're gonna go with a little bit of love here. Not even the whole word, but our brains know that with a part of a V and an E, it meant love, right? Right. And some of you have the word love, so you can use the word love in different places. Let's see. I don't even know if I want the chandelier this time, but I put the chandelier kind of in left of center if you wanted it. But I don't even know. Maybe I'll just not do it right now. I'll put more words of love.
Ah,
But
nothing. My little cup stuck to my brush.
oh,
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's fine. I just can't wait to get to the stencil part. I'm so excited. I meant to find that drawing so I could show everybody how it started. I can find it, I think.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna just stay with this for, oh, I got one more love. Let's do one more love. And you don't have to put them all on this. You can put them on the other one too when we get to it. Okay. So now that has to dry. Okay. We'll put that aside to dry for right now. The original one that I did, I put the chandelier up there. And I had the whole section of the love, definition of love going this way. That's all I put on the background of that one for tissue paper. take out your other card when you're ready. And I'm going to take out the stencil.
Did you put your chandelier on the last one?
No, on the one I just did? No,
Yeah.
I decided not to because I put the definition of love around it
I see.
and I put the 2 teacups.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
This one here, you can take out your Deerfoot brush or a piece of foam. I have this out over top of my whole thing. I haven't designed this one yet, so this is designing in process. And I think what I'm gonna do is take the carousel pink. Oops. I forget that keeps falling off. Carousel pink. And do you have white on your palette? You have some Snow White? If not,
Andy,
I'm not sure. I thought I put it on there. I'm not sure.
you didn't put it on there, but I think everybody's got Snow White.
Okay.
I do.
Was there a question?
Oh no.
I'm going to mix the white and the pink together. And I'm going to hold down my stencil and I'm going to tap it over. My design.
Oh, you're on your second card?
Yep,
Oh, okay. Well, this one's drawing. Gotcha.
correct.
Gotcha.
I like to
And
keep moving. Well,
You're
one,
going a little fast for me, but you know, maybe it's just me.
no, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Trying to find my supplies and put things out to dry. My space isn't as big as yours.
I'm working in a little like 3x2.
God, then what are you doing with all the stuff you're drawing?
It's one's on my keyboard, one's right there. You can see it in the camera right there.
Okay, other card. That's where I went to go get the other card. Forgive me, everybody. Let's see. So I got the other card. And then stencil, Deerfoot brush. Are you Deerfoot brushing? Yes, you are.
Barefoot brushing, pink and white.
Oh, I don't like that. Deerfoot brush is kind of stiff. Why?
We'll put it in the water, soften it up.
I have a different one. Okay, that's bad.
I'm not gonna get dirty.
And then I was thinking sponge maybe. There. Okay.
Ready for the reveal?
Yeah, you're using the pink mixed with white.
Yep.
I'm gonna be just like you.
Isn't that pretty?
It's pretty. Now the key. Oh yeah, it looks good because it comes out. The key, besides not moving it,
Not to have too much paint on your brush. or
very
too
little
much
paint
water.
and yeah, and that light touch.
It is hot. One of my bubbles.
What was I gonna get on my white?
And to wash off your stencil, you can do a couple different things. And one of them is to take some, what do they call it? Hand sanitizer. And you
Mhm.
can go over it with hand sanitizer. I'm going to go over it with my brush and just some water if I can while it's still wet. But lie it flat on a surface. This is too delicate to be handling it in a curved surface or too rough. You don't want to be too rough on it. I'm not going to get it all off, but I'm going to get most of it off.
I added a little silver bling to my mixture.
Ooh. We're not ready for bling yet.
Well, I can never have too much bling.
That's true. I'm going to add gold.
This is Glamour Dust Silver Bling.
Woohoo.
It's that real fine one. What happened there? And then I'm going to use this sponge to blot mine out.
So by the time I'm done wiping off this stencil, the first piece of cardstock we did should be dry.
Now, where did you put yours on the card? Across the back or?
Stencil,
Yeah,
I centered it on the front of the card.
okay. Good.
So you can let that dry on another piece of paper towel.
I use this stencil on a jar candle, votive candles, and just held it down. First I painted it with chalk paint.
Cool.
It came out really cool.
Oh, look what I made me.
I have mine that you sent me right behind me.
Sweet. So how we all doing?
I'm still stenciling.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off a sec.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, being this is my first time, how do you go about getting what the patterns are what the project is going to be and what you're going to need that, for the day?
That's a very excellent question, Linda. So I send out an email every Monday, or I try to make sure I send it out by midnight, any rate. And it'll tell you in the email if you signed up for our mailing list. You go to, if you haven't, it's at cindyharrisonart.com, and you can scroll to the bottom of the screen and subscribe. And you will get an email on Monday, and it will tell you what the list of supplies are that you're going to need for the upcoming week. And a new thing that we started to do is offer a offer a kit. And the kit, right now we have one out for 3 of the 4 classes this month. And it's going to be, it's $25, and you get all the supplies you need, except for, like, I forgot to put the extra piece of paper in there, but you get all the supplies you need to do the 3 classes. So everyone this month got a stencil, got 2 of these cards. They got 2 envelopes. They got the tissue paper with the design on it. It'll have it on there, a list of what's included in the February painting box of the month. And we're going to put together one for March as well. So I'm going to offer a kit every month with supplies that might be hard to find, or, I don't know. Does that help you? Did that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers my question now.
Next week's class is just having an 11 by 14 canvas or some kind of surface that's rectangular. Otherwise than that, there was nothing in the kit for that month, because it's just straight painting on a canvas.
Right.
Does everyone want to see what it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Silly question, isn't it?
of this too.
Oh, yeah. Little
So the
preview.
canvas is actually a heart. And it's supposed to be like, these are supposed to be leaves from like a cherry blossom tree. But, so.
So you can see how I kind of had it little,
Oops.
whoops, my little
You
hint, right? My little stick figures.
You were all ready for that, weren't you?
I was. When I saw these, I'm like, I have to get a look at this a little.
Oh, let's say I saw that one. Yeah, that's so cute.
Let's hang out.
Stick that on the canvas. So how are we doing?
Can you watch this for me?
What are we supposed to be doing now?
Well, I'm just making sure everybody's caught up before I move on.
Watch
Well,
it.
I have a question for you, Cindy, because, you know, I know all of you have been doing this a lot longer than me, and sometimes I don't know how to do things. So this is like a new question. The lovely sponge that you sent me, don't cringe when I show it to you, okay?
What sponge is that?
It's this one. I just used it.
Oh, I can't help but cringe. Put it
Well,
in
how do I clean it when I'm done?
you
'Cause
just
this is the
wash
last-
it out.
In
You
water.
just put it in the water and let it soak and wash it out.
All right.
No
So
soap. No soap.
No soap.
I just dropped it in the water. I have a 1 cup of water. No, nothing was in it. So keep it in there for right now.
Yeah, I usually go right after I'm done using it. I usually go right to the sink and I wash it out and squeeze it until all the paint comes out.
Okay.
I don't know how to revive it after you've let the paint dry in it, but you'll find out.
We'll find that out. Okay, and then
Maybe some alcohol, straight alcohol
Do
on
we
it.
need the sponge?
It will?
Will it? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
that's a natural sponge. It shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
All right, and then the stencil.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that you said to use the alcohol wipes. That doesn't work for me. That hasn't
And-
worked.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer wipes.
I just cleaned my.
It
Hand
does.
sanitizer.
Yeah, just straight hand sanitizer. But if not, just don't worry about it. Have paint on them. Then they'll have paint on them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I like it.
It's your stencil. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You know where they are if you break
So
it.
where are we now? So I've got one of these.
Yep, we have one of those.
I've got one of these.
We got one of those. You gonna put more hearts down in the corner?
Well, I was saving that space because I thought I was going to put some stencil there.
Okay, fine.
Can I do
You
that?
have this.
Wait, what?
Then you have this.
Oh, where am I putting that?
We're gonna use this next.
I have that.
Okay,
It's right.
Hey, are we cleaning our stencil brushes?
clean your stencil brushes. Yes, ma'am.
I have
Okay.
this.
Okay.
So can I put stencil here?
If you want, we're gonna put stencils there, but not right now.
Okay. I'm good then.
I want it to dry.
I'm ready.
This here, I'm gonna use this in graphite paper and my stylus. And I'm gonna pick a spot on my piece of paper here that I like. And I'm gonna stick that in and use it as a line drawing. Woohoo, huh? So use it as a line drawing, stick it underneath, and then take your, and I'm gonna trace the outside of this heart.
Using the big one?
I'm using the biggest one of my rubber stamps, yeah.
Okay.
And see how it comes out on my, so do 2 of those. Try to see if you can make them a little different in color. So they're not identical. If your whole print is identical, you can go make a new print. Once that's done, guess what we do next? We're gonna cut them out. Now, at the same time, if you want to use hearts on your other card, you can do this draw 2 more and cut those out as well. 1 or 2 more, however many you want.
So you used the stamp and your graphite, and you went through all that to make that little heart.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's adorable.
You never know when you're making a print how it's going to come out, what the paper is going to pick up. So you want you want a larger area than what you need so that you can pick and choose the area to which you want your hearts to look like. See, even though that's from the same piece of paper, you wouldn't know. They look like 2 different pieces of paper. If you don't have a rubber stamp line drawing to go by, fold your paper in half. Take a pencil, start from the peak, and draw half a heart, and then cut that up. See, and then you get a heart.
Cute.
So are we all done, ready to move along? Yeah, we got some people sitting there looking at you. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna put these aside and take this back out. Take out that stencil. This time, instead of placing it over the center of my design, I am gonna place it where it's like a quarter wedge. So see how it's just like a half a wedge here. And you can do it this way or you can do it that way. I did it upper, right, lower, left. I'm gonna take that pink color, I'm just gonna go straight pink. And I'm going to pounce that on. Not so that I'm totally covering the stuff that's already underneath it. It's just to maybe taint the white area. So when you lift it off, you still see the stuff. Oops, I should spotlight me. So you still see what's underneath it. And I'll turn it over and I'll do this part too. And it can be a bigger space if you want, but it's just a portion though. It's not the whole thing. How you doing on that?
Great. Everybody give a thumbs up.
Good, 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 good. Okay. Now take your hearts, the two little ones, and place them where you think you're gonna want them. If you want them like I did mine like this, kind of like that. If you want them more like that, you know what I mean? So arrange them if you want them away from each other. Arrange them how you would like. Press down, take your pencil and draw a line. So now you know where your hearts are going. I got different kinds of lace. I got tons of different lace. Let's see what this looks like. Which when looking for lace, you want something that will go around the curve of the heart easy. And if it doesn't, you have to sometimes clip it so that it goes around that corner.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
I have some empty spots though.
Who else
Yeah.
was ready? Donna, were you ready? I'll go down.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I love it.
Cute.
Cute.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I love all the different the stamps that you had.
My little granddaughter's stamp box.
Oh, there you go. Tell you what does yours look like?
Yeah, where?
I love her cones up on her wall.
Mm-hmm.
Ophelia, you want to show us?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She went with hearts and flowers.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna
Very pretty.
go. Cynthia, what you got?
And I
Oh, yeah. Yep. Love it. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like
look
the
at you. You're already
words.
there. Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
like the words. Gotta put
Yeah.
the words.
I like words too.
Yeah.
I like words. And Linda can't show us because she has no camera right now, but that's okay. She'll show us. You can post it when you're done. What we do is we ask everyone when they're done to post their finished projects on Facebook, facebook.com/paintwithheart, and you'll get more points if you do that.
You want to see mine?
No. Of course I do.
That's okay.
I saw it in the beginning, but okay, go for it. You got that'd be nice.
Pretty.
I like how you actually wrapped it around the back, but yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Yeah, I just kind of went over
Yes.
the back a little.
Yeah, I like that.
So, and I just added this, and then my hearts will go, obviously.
Cool.
I have 2 hearts and 2 cups, one for you and one for me.
Yep, me too.
I copied you. Well,
Yeah.
I also have that, where'd it go?
So anyways, yeah, you're gonna want to glue whatever it is. You're gonna want to glue it around. If it,
Arrow in my head.
if you can, glue it around the back side and snip it if it doesn't go around the corners easily. But I am like totally. I probably did give it all away. I don't have what I need, so I'm gonna pass on it right now.
Was it this one?
That was one of them, and the lace one was the other one. I put the pink ones
Oh, okay.
around here, and I put the lace around here.
Okay, gotcha.
So who knows? I'm sure it's in a safe place because God knows that's always where everything ends up.
We're supposed to put it on?
You glue that on the back of your heart. Yeah, glue it
Okay.
on. I glued it on the back of my heart, both of those. And I
Okay.
snipped it when it needed to curve a little bit. I snipped a little bit of it so that it would curve around easier. And I put the pieces that met each other, I put those here. And on that one, I think I put it up there. So you glue that on the back of that and put it aside. I decoupaged the word love on this, and I decoupaged the heart on that one. So you go tear yourself out another heart.
Where's my phone?
Or you can ink it, rubber stamp it right on. Or you can draw it on with a black marker even. Why not? So take that decoupage and that old brush. Decoupage on there. Put your heart on.
Hello?
Hello.
As soon as I finish my paint class.
I think everybody's let me
What
mute
time does that thing start?
That Linda that's not.
There we go.
Okay, so decoupage that on there. If you're concerned about the fact that the white of the tissue paper is showing up a little bit on there, you can go and take one of your brushes and a little bit of the paint and say like this area is a little bit of the red. Take a little bit of the paint like on a side load and just kind of tap it down, and it kind of it'll disappear. Add a little orange where there's orange. See how that makes the white go away a little bit. So it's not so obvious. Let's go back to this while those are drying. I am going to put out a fresh petal of the cinnamon drop. And with my big flat brush, go ahead and pick up on the corner. Work that paint into my brush. Come over to my hearts and start to do this side load around the heart. Now you want to make sure that you bring the color beyond the width of your lace. Because if you just do it the width, just, you know, the width of what you have on your brush right around here, it won't show up. So you have to walk it out beyond the width of your lace. This is going to make the heart, when you finally do put it on there, show up better. It's like at any point in time, you can stop where you are and just, that's your card, because every time I do a new step, it looks really cool just the way it is. Like, why add any more to it? But of course I did. I kept adding and adding and adding. So the kind of gets lost and around there. That's why I put the lace on there so that it would pop out. In my case, I don't have I don't have my lace. I might just go and take a side load of the white, and I can do little C strokes. Make it look like lace. So then when I put that on there, see? And then of course I'd have to continue this after I glue this on. Like this. Easy peasy. brush a little bit of my inside. I'm doing this because I don't have my lace, so I don't want that white to show up so stark. Okay. You can, when you have the designs on your hearts, you can glue one heart directly on here. So if I wanted to take some glue and just glue that directly on here, and then the other heart, you can take this foamy tape that raises it up, and you can put that one in 3 spots under here, and you can raise it up so it's sticking up off your piece. I'm gonna just glue mine both on. Oh, before we do that, fan brush on this one. I mean, again, you can do that and it'll still be fine, or you can take the fan brush, and what I did before I glued those on is a little bit of the gold, plus I did the other colors as well. But if you want a splash of metallic, put a little bit of the gold out and take your brush with a little bit of water in it, not a lot. And I go back and forth with this brush, load it up, and then at a 90-degree angle, and I'll show you from this way, at a 90-degree angle, I kind of dust it. And again, it won't show up unless it hits the light in the right way. You can see a little bit right there when I and if you want to wait till you get your hearts on, you can do that too and put it on top of the hearts. I just kind of dusted it. I went back and picked up some of the cinnamon drop and dusted that in some places. Just to carry some color. Kind of tone down the white or the black. If your ink is too black and you want to tone that down so it doesn't show up as much, just kind of swipe some of this color over it. The other thing you can use if you don't have rubber stamps and you didn't purchase the kit is stickers. You can use stickers. And I found some I think it was at Michael's. Any of those craft places has a lot of them. And I sent you one of each color of these, so you can choose whichever one fits your area best. But I found these, and this one has Bestie on it. And I'm going to stick that right in the middle of that card. And let's see, do I like that color, or would I rather like this color? I don't know, I'm thinking the red. Cool. There it is. I'm going to go with dots. Dots are always fun, right? Because that always finishes off pieces lots of times. All it needs is some dots. Always do dots last because you will put your hand in it. Everybody does, puts their hands in their dots and the dots travel. So you don't want to do that. So always do those last before you finish your piece. Don't go over your lace. So you can make them 2 dots, you can make them 3 dots. So and again, this is a good example of I don't have any lace with me on hand right at the moment. I'm sure I didn't give it all away, but improvise, use what you have and see. I think that's really awesome. And it shows right up and it's okay. So I call that done. If you want to lie it after it's totally dry and you want to lie it between, you know, a piece of book on it, a heavy book on it or something like that to flatten that out. Sometimes you can paint the inside because the acrylics, when it dries, it shrivels. So if you paint the back side, it will, or glue cardstock on it or something like that, it will flatten out. But at any rate, so I love this one. We'll call that a day. I mean, if you wanted to go crazy, like Melissa can go crazy, you can come over here and you can start painting the details on your little cup. You can use a marker. She's got, we know, tons of markers she got for Christmas. So you can, you know, decorate your whatever design that you put on there. You can add more bling, less bling. Yes.
Not happy because my hands got dirty.
That's me, silly.
Well,
That is totally me.
I had a side load fail.
It's okay. It takes time.
Well, I'm very happy with how this came out.
I'm happy you're happy.
Okay, but still wet.
Yeah, it's going to have to dry. That's the only thing. I want to move on to the next one.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. I don't like when pencil shows, when pencil lines show. I'm gonna go in there, some paint.
So you can take any rubber stamp and paint it, turn it into a painting. And you don't have to have the ink lines show. You can paint right over the ink lines.
I like your painted white dots better than the lace.
I know, me too.
Okay, oh, I gotta find.
You can, again, you can go as crazy or as not so crazy.
Oh, there, we're gonna use this. Are we gonna use this?
What is it?
It's like a little
red heart?
red heart doily.
You can put the red heart doily on the second card and have that be your center of attention and put a word in there, your word of the day. Because you are a gift.
I was gonna say, what's the word of the day, Cindy?
That you're a gift,
Gift.
aren't you?
But not only that, we
What?
have gifts that we can give and share with others.
I'm sharing my gift.
You are sharing your gift, and your gift goes on and lives forever because you're sharing your talent and gifts to help the world be a better place. What's that thing that you always say? Teach
The world to paint one brushstroke at a time.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's your gift.
Now, I'm going to blow your minds. None of this is in a kit, but this is just to show you possibilities. Remember, that was last week's words. Possibility. String of pearls. Who's to say you can't put a string of pearls in here?
Oh, yeah. That's pretty.
You know, and this is already on a string that's glued, so when you take it off, it stays in line. Another thing is really cool is, oh my God, I've got just so much stuff. Anything. It's like, this is like really the possibilities. Everything. Oh, Melissa. I found red glitter. We can paint glitter and red glitter that heart.
There you go.
See that? These are all those little fabric roses. You can stick one of those fabric roses on there.
So cute.
I've got different kinds of color buttons. So you can do a button collage, you know, and fill that with buttons. I've got red, I've got pink.
What I want to know, Cindy, is as you're showing us all the possibilities, is what do you write on the inside? Is anybody good at writing a little clever sayings?
You're asking them?
Yeah, well, you know.
You're asking me?
Well, I know how you
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Everybody's unmuted, so do you have a resource, or are you good at writing those little clever sayings on the inside of your cards?
You can Google sayings if you want. I bought a book of sayings.
Pinterest.
For different reasons.
Pinterest, yeah, has a lot.
I like to Google quotes, and you can do it by like
Can you watch these?
topics.
Yeah.
Did you cut out another red heart for that one?
That one is the one I showed you. If you didn't have the stencil, that
Oh, okay.
I folded it over and I cut it out of there.
Okay, dope.
Now, and then I bought these years ago. I have yet to do anything with them, but I thought they're really cool. They're cameos.
Oh, look.
So I could stick a cameo
like that one.
in the middle of a heart. Isn't that kind of neat?
That is.
So I could do that too.
That's really
I mean,
good.
that would be like one I would give my mother, you know, a Valentine's from my mom. But, so if I glued that on there, I kind of like this idea of the roundness of that. I think it's pretty cool. Just do that. Now, once again, if I can leave this just plain, or I can zhuzh it up with the bubble wrap on top of it. I can zhuzh it up with the not stencil, we already did the stencil, but the bubble wrap, the hearts, the decoupaging of the rubber stamps. I can still add to it. This doesn't have to be the end all. When you pull this off, it stays in form. My love is endless.
Oh, look at that. Moana. It reminds me of, have you seen that yet?
No.
I personally liked it quite a bit. I'd like to see it again. It left you singing. There were points in it where I was just smiling, and I turned and saw my husband, and he was smiling. So
Cool.
the movies is a little different than your regular Disney movie. Anyway, yeah, there's a symbol in it that has that nautilus that goes like that. Oh, shoot.
I'm sure she'll love it. That's on our to see list.
Yeah.
Story should be to get up. On the chair, baby.
So with some vintage glass glitter, that's really beautiful. What I can do is either brush decoupage on there or brush spit it out, varnish or something like that.
I have a suggestion, but you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
You can always use your micro beads.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But it is an option for those who like them.
Yeah, it would be.
Micro beads.
From hell.
Okay, here. All right.
I did the beads, these beads first because what happens is that if you can't glitter over, you can't glue over glitter. Pretty much is what I found out. It just doesn't stick. Now, always have another piece of paper handy dandy by to catch all the glitter excess. Whoa. I know.
Not like that. Oh, I need to stand up for a second. I'm going to turn my mute on.
And I was all worried about not being done on time. Can you see it? I love that glitter. It's like there's no place like home. Ruby slippers. And you gotta be careful if you're using the vintage glass, because if you wipe your hands in it, you could cut yourself, because it is glass, shards of glass. I like this button too. It's like if I were to glue that right in the middle. Woo, I love that. I also have
Could you hold it up a little closer to the camera so we can see how that
gold one, but I don't think I want the gold one.
shards of glass look?
You want to see the shards of glass?
Well, yeah, because you make it sound so intriguing, but I don't see. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm going to take a picture. Hold on. It's just so fine. And what is it called again?
Vintage glass glitter.
I have one of these glittered cardboard hearts that I had for a while.
Yeah.
Thinking
Oh, yeah.
it already has the glitter on it.
Right.
Kind of cheating because I do have the glitter. Not the same as your glitter, but this also has a lot of cat fur on it. Ugh. But I happened to find that while I went to go look for my little box of bling. It comes like in a tape that has the stuck together ones like yours. I think I might use some of those.
Some of this.
It's kind of like this. I don't know if you want to look at it. And you don't seem to want to look at anything I'm doing today.
I am, but hold on. I was trying to
I know, I'm so sensitive, but you know why.
Yes, I do.
Because I have an arrow through my head and it's causing irritation.
Headache. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so it comes in a tape.
So
Yeah.
you can put that, yeah, you can put that down one side. I got some of that.
Yeah, I could try to form it into a heart. This is kind of pliable.
I don't know that you want to form it into a heart, but
Why not? Anyway, so I made this is my heart from the painting, and I was thinking of
it's gorgeous.
putting it here.
Perfect.
And then, but I don't know what next. And I have these.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool too.
But then I have that, and I have this. I don't know. It's coming together, Cindy.
So basically, you just gotta keep looking at trying each one on there to see which one is like the wow factor, you know?
Yeah.
Like it has to wow you. If it doesn't wow you, then it's not the right one.
I have this, but it's super heavy. I don't know. But this one I think might be going to you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And see what I learned from you? I've got this cut complementing this color here thing going.
There you go.
I might have to just keep it and put it up on my wall.
Yeah. And then I can enjoy it.
I know, because she looks at everything.
I do. I look at everything.
So
let's go here. So what do you think, Pat?
I like everything. Everything.
Did you make anything today, Pat?
No, I did not, but I took notes, and who knows what will happen this week.
Did you make anything from last week's lesson?
No, but I saw it on Facebook, and every one of them was beautiful. Oh, it made me wished I had of.
Oh.
You know where the replays are, right? CindyHarrisonArt.com, and you can go and watch them as many times as you like.
Okay.
And then when you finish it, it doesn't matter what you do. If you finish anything that you did on Paint with Heart, go ahead and post it, and you'll get points to win a prize. Because our next drawing is 4 weeks from today, right?
Yes, you know, now might be a good time to talk about the point system.
So here's the point system. Each point is worth 1 ticket. Earn points by participating, and a ticket will be drawn every 4th episode. So sharing the event post, showing up for class, bringing a friend, having prep work completed before class, painting with us live, and tag a photo of your finished project. And to do that, you have to put at Cindy Harrison or at Melissa Reyes or both, so that we know that you posted. The next drawing will be held February 26th. And last month we gave away e-packets. Last week I gave away a packet. Actually, I hard copied it. But it could be brushes. It could be the book. The book's coming up, Melissa.
Yes.
It could be the Mandela stencil, or access to an exclusive video lesson. Coupons also, and we do have that apron that I painted in the first episode, the heart apron. We're going to raffle that off as an anniversary gift in April, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's that. The other thing on the website, for, like Linda had asked earlier, how do we know if you accidentally delete or you didn't get an email from me on Monday? What you can do is go over to, if you come into my website, Cindy Harrison Art, you'll come to this welcome page. Click on Paint with Heart. Scroll down to the upcoming episode coming soon. And when it says click above to see the supply list for this episode, if you click on that tile, it'll bring you to the class, and there's the supply list there. So just in case you can't locate that email that you did on Monday, the supply list will be there. The other thing that I did was I added Become a Patron button. And this is a way I give classes free every week because that's what I want to do. That's what I feel I'm meant to do in this universe. However, if you were inclined, or any friends who wanted to support an artist, a starving art, I'm not starving. I'm not starving.
Overworked.
I wish I was starving. I'm not starving. I need to starve a little. It would be okay. I have different levels. You can do $1 a month, $5 a month, and with each one, there's a reward. $5 and up that people get who donate to become my patrons. So that's that. Any other questions? This is all this, Linda, all of this, and Pat, all of these are old episodes that you can just click on them and go right to them and watch the videos. And if nothing else, it might just inspire you to do something on your own, not necessarily do exactly what I did, but take away from it what you will, and create something new and exciting and different. So this is a list of our shows, our time. That's the room. If you, again, don't have a hard time finding it in the emails or on Facebook, you can come here and just click on that and it'll bring you right into this room. If there is a line drawing, it would be here and with the episode number, and that would be what the line drawings are. So I'm trying to make it easy to navigate, easy to find the information that you need at your fingertips. And hopefully I've done that. So any questions, anybody? Anybody have stuff to show us?
Sure.
Who's sure?
Me.
Well, I see that Ophelia has hers up first, so let's go take a look. Oh, look at that. Is that washi tape?
That's ribbon.
Ribbon. Oh, that is awesome. And I like the dots around the heart and the.
And then I got this other one.
Who has the dogs?
Somebody's at the door.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Here's my first one.
And was
Oh, look
done.
at that.
Good job.
That's my first one.
That is, yeah, I love that.
And here's my second one, still a bit wet.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
This up here, the gold, it shows up so much. Well, in person, on here, it's not so sparkly, but it's really sparkly when I look at it. And then I put some right here.
Yeah, and
And this is just some ribbon.
I like that ribbon, definitely.
Thank you. I found that at the dollar store.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cool.
That ribbon is smart. I bought some ribbon. I didn't think of using it for that.
Yeah, I got it at Dollar General. It's 99 cents.
99 cents. So cool. See, dollar store. That's where we need to go. Hang out at the
You know,
dollar
we should go there first instead of Joann's.
Okay, let's see. Who's next? Did Ruth, did you show us yours, honey?
No.
You got it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the love is like really,
Oh, really stood out.
yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
It sure is.
That is gorgeous.
That is
Oh, look at
pretty.
her too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
see, she has some too. Great. That's wonderful.
I love it. I love how the stencil looks. It looks great.
Yeah.
Almost looks spray painted on.
I love the fact that you're incorporating the red
I did. I used the doily. I asked you what it was for, and you said to use.
To use it however you see fit. That is
Yeah.
what it is all about, right?
Yes.
Okay, Cynthia's next. Oh, you too. Look at you go. Oh my God, I love it.
And I used the glitter, but you there it is.
Oh, look at it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wonderful.
So pretty.
Oh, wonderful. And around the heart a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it was just a simple one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love what you did with that. Yep. I love the double heart.
Very nice.
You know, triple, like quadruple hearts. Whatever they are. It's like cool. Awesome. That's fantastic. So does that mean I saw everybody's that had made them? Except for Melissa? Again?
Well, you know, it's my fault for not doing the last couple of projects. You forgot about me here.
No, I never forget about you. Oh, I love it. So I love how that came out. The ribbon, the bling, the flower bling.
Yes.
Oh, definitely. And you see, it's like, it doesn't matter. You can do as much or as little, and yet what you do with it is so beautiful. It can be simplified or layered.
You know, I wanted to put more, and what I think I'd like to do is put a little white, sparkly something,
Okay.
you know, but I love it this way. And it really pulls the pink that came out in there.
I love it that way too. I'd be afraid if you put too much sparkly somewhere else, it takes away from your beautiful trim, your beautiful flowers.
I like that.
But
Mhm.
isn't that
I like
cool? I love, yeah,
that too.
that one came out nice.
And I love the definition. That's a neat stamp. Okay, so everybody together, I'll put it in gallery view because we love to show off, don't we?
Oh, yes.
We need to do that. Okay. Everybody hold it up. If you
Oh,
can
it
hold
fell
up.
off.
Uh-oh.
And I have to
I can't
glue
tell
that
you
one
what
on.
a thrill it is for me to see you use the stencils. This is the first time I've seen anyone but me or Cindy use
Melissa's
them.
not looking.
Kind of exciting. Okay, let me get my fingers out of there. Ruth, hold yours up. Okay.
You see him?
Hold those roses up, Pat.
Yeah. Oh.
Not her roses.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, Ruth, hold yours to your left, I think, a
Yeah,
little
Okay.
bit.
left and up a little.
Up a little.
Or separate them so you can see your face between them.
Oh, yeah.
To the left, to the left, to the left. Some more to the left, to the left, to the left.
Oh, good. And we got
There you go.
everybody's face. Okay. Ophelia, let's see your face. Okay, good. Smile. Ah,
Very nice.
okay, very nice, ladies.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. Wow, I feel so loving right now. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. That was a lot of fun, and I do feel really loving right now. And thank you for sharing your gifts with us here at Paint with Heart. Cindy, you are such a gift for me. I really love the picture that you sent me. You can see it back here in my shrine, oh love. And you are in my heart, and you are a true gift. So have a wonderful week, everybody. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yes, and you mean the world to me too, Melissa. I'm so glad that I found you on social media and we became instant friends, and your friendship has meant a lot. And every one of you ladies who come here and spend this 2 hours with us, sometimes longer, again, you know, you mean the world to me too. And so if I get, you know, a little crazy sometimes, I'm like, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? You know, you doing okay? It's because I care. And that's what it's all about. In this community, I consider you part of my family now, and we all got to stick together. So until next week, am I forgetting anything, Melissa? I hope not. Until next week, remember to always paint with heart. Thank you. And good night.
Bye-bye.